boyfriend to grow up and stop treating his mom like his missus. Right, you lot? I need a quick vibe check because I'm seriously starting to question my reality here. Like, if this happened to one of your mates, what? Would you honestly tell them? So, I'm 29F dating this guy, Ben 31M. We've been together just over a year. Lovely bloke at first, funny, always pays attention. Knows how to cook a decent carbonara without burning the kitchen down real. Green flag material. Or so I thought for 6 months. Bliss. Pub lunches, beach weekends, lazy Sundays, watching footy and pretending we were going to fix up the balcony garden. Real couple stuff. And then I met Janine, his mom. Now let me say this before the comments light up. I don't hate his mom. She's polite. Always brings something when she comes over. It's not that. It's just ... the way she acts. And the way he lets her. First time she came over, I was over at Ben's watching a movie. Door swings open, not even a knock, and in walks Janine like she's got squatter's rights. Turns out she has a key. She brings over a casserole, sure. Stays for 2 hours, fine. And wedges herself between us on the couch. Bit weird. Then she turns to me and goes, "Would you mind helping me clear up, love?" I'm like, sure. But also, it's your son's house. Why are you asking me? I bring it up later and Ben just laughs. She's always like that. Don't take it to heart. Okay, bit full on maybe, but not a deal breaker. Yet. But over the next few weeks, she starts popping around constantly. 3 to 4 times a week. No heads up. No text. Just boom. She's in the kitchen, reorganizing the pantry or folding his laundry. Yeah, his laundry. And he lets her. Now tell me honestly, if that happened to you, wouldn't you start to feel a bit ... pushed out? I finally said to him, gently, "Hey babe, I know you and your mom are close, but maybe just have a little boundary talk with her." He looked at me like I'd kicked his dog. Said, "She's just helping. You should be glad I don't expect you to do all this." I blinked hard. I said, "I'm not here to be your second mom, Ben." He reckoned I was overreacting. Said I'd understand when I have kids. Yeah, all right, mate. Anyway, fast forward to a few weekends ago. We're heading to Lake's Entrance for a much-needed couples weekend. Literally halfway there. Car packed, tunes going. I'm finally starting to relax. Then his phone rings. It's Janine. She's locked herself out of her house. He pulls into a servo and tells me, "We've gotta go back." Said, "Wait, she doesn't have neighbors. A spare key? Can't she just call a locksmith?" "No," he says. She sounded stressed. So guess what? We turn around. 2 hours back to Melbourne. We rock up and there she is. Totally fine, sipping tea on the porch. Not even flustered. She goes, "Thanks, darling." Like we just popped down to WOLIES. We missed the whole first day of the trip. I was fuming. I said you could have told her to wait an hour. She's a grown woman. He said she needed me. It's not a big deal. I told a couple of mates later and they were like, "That's not normal, right?" Just curious if anyone else watching would have done the same, turned the car around like that. Anyway, I bit my tongue again. But then last week, we're out. At dinner with a few friends. One of the boys jokes about Ben being a bit of a mummy's boy. Everyone laughs, even me, because, it's true. But Ben didn't laugh. He went real quiet. Got all sulky. Didn't say much the rest of the night. When we got home, he brought it up. Said I embarrassed him. I said, "Come on, it was just a joke." He goes, "You agree with them?" And I was like, kinda. He pushed for more. So I gave it to him. Maybe too bluntly. I said, you treat your mom like she's your missus. She does your washing, your shopping, lets herself into your house, and you don't even bat an eye. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were in a de facto relationship with Janine. Boom. He snaps. Tells me I'm being cruel, that I don't respect his family. And then this is the kicker. Says I'm jealous. Jealous. Of his mom. I said, nah mate, I just don't want to be the third wheel in your relationship with your mother. He stormed out. I haven't heard from him in 5 days. Apparently, he's staying at his mom's. Of course he is. Now I'm wondering, did I go too far? Was I out of line for calling it out the way I did? I didn't mean to insult her. I was trying to talk about us, but maybe I crossed a line. I don't know. Maybe some of you out there have been in a situation like this. I'd love to know how you handled it, because right now I feel like I've lost the plot. So yeah, AITAH 4. Telling my boyfriend to grow up and stop treating his mom like his girlfriend.